Hello everyone and welcome to Sweden as we get set to finish off day 4 of the IIHF Ice Hockey World Championships. Tonight Sweden are taking on Belarus in what should be an absolute cracker. Both teams have won one and lost one coming into this match. We will pause for the national anthems and we'll be back with the opening face-off in just a few moments.
Serca madania rodnej ziemli, szczira siabrujem sili hartojem, mia pracowita i wolnej samji. Slaus ja zemli naszej svetlaje imia, slaus ja narodał braterski sajos, nasza ljubima ja maci radzima, wieczna żywi i kwitniej Belarus. Nasza ljubima ja maci radzima, wieczna żywi i kwitniej Belarus.
The national anthem of Sweden will be performed by Sveriges nationalsång framförs av Loa Falja.
Du gamla, du fria, du fjällhöga nord, du tysta, du glädjerika sköna, jag hälsar dig vännars fällad upp på jord, din sol, din himmel, dina ängder gröna, din sol, din himmel, dina ängder gröna, du tronar på minnet från fornstora dagar, då ära ditt namn flög över jorden. Jag vet att du är och du blir vad du var. Ja, jag vill leva, jag vill dö i Norden. Ja, jag vill leva, jag vill dö i Norden.
Great stuff as always here from the Globe Arena in Stockholm. Well, Sweden versus Belarus is the match we're about to witness, and both of these teams, as I mentioned, got off to a poor start on a Friday night. Sweden lost in a shock result against Switzerland, but they managed to get their competition back on track with an important 2-1 victory over the Czech Republic. Belarus, on the other hand, were defeated by Czech Republic on Friday night, 2 goals to nil, but then they rebounded with a fantastic effort on Saturday night when or rather Sunday night, when they defeated Slovakia by 4 goals to 3. So tonight, both these teams are with an opportunity to get back to the top of the Group S ladder. At the moment, or rather, Switzerland are on a commanding position on 8 points, but both these teams can level with Norway if they pick up 3 points tonight in second place. The starting goalies for tonight are Jonas Enroth for Sweden and Dmitry Milchakov for Belarus. We are almost ready for the opening face-off course, Tre Kronor, the Swedish team, going from right to left in the all yellow, and Belarus in the red. So we're ready for face-off, and we're away then for this important battle between Sweden and Belarus. Well, both these teams are 1-1, and Sweden with a 4-goal for and against. Belarus have scored 4 goals but conceded 5. That was that 2-0 victory, loss rather, against the Czech Republic, as the opening face-off is won by Belarus. Away with the puck comes Alexander Kulikov, as he tries to find a teammate upfield. Dmitry Melishko. Now Tre Kronor on the attack early. They want to try and get the Belarusians on the back foot as early as possible. Now here's a good opportunity. They picked up the puck, Eriksson, and he has a shot saved by Milchakov. So the first save of the night. The shot from Louis Eriksson, the number 21, who's already got 1 assist to his name so far this campaign. There's Sweden in control early. Lundqvist is slamming against the boards. He manages to get the puck out again to Hjalmarsson, who's the scorer of, he was the scorer of a goal. Landeskog has it now for the home team. Tre Kronor with a great solo run. Picking up the pieces is Jimmy Eriksson. And look, using the boards back to Landeskog. As Brandberg goes to ground. The Belarusians struggle to contain the Tre Kronor early. And a shot going completely over the top of Enroth's goal. Well, Enroth having a great match against the Czech Republic. Jonas Enroth making a total of 17 saves, letting in just the 1 goal. After Jakob Markström was between the sticks in game 1 for the Swedish team. As Milchakov releasing. Belarus have it. Not for long though, controlled well. Here's Staffan Kronwall, the captain of the Tre Kronor. As the whistle's gone. And it's Hjalmarsson who's been caught for it. Well, there's a player down here. What will the referee decide? Nice foul. Now colliding there with the number 9, Andrushenko. The coach for Sweden, 60-year-old Per Martz, twice the World Championship assistant coach in 92 and 93. Now, for the 3rd year straight, he's the head coach of Tre Kronor. And here goes Talander. The players to look for in this match. Gustafsson with a shot on goal. Putting in the screen was Louis Eriksson. He's fighting for possession behind the goal now. Puck is loose. And it's Talander first to the puck. Peterson, and then another shot scrambled away by Milchakov. So the Belarus keeper working overtime early, having to make a couple of important saves already. And Sweden try and exert their authority. Of course, currently Sweden are in 4th place on the world ranking. Belarus in 13th place. They, of course, are hosting the tournament next year. So they can't be relegated, but they would love not to finish last as Milchakov smothers the puck in his own crease. That'll be a face-off. Well, plenty of talk about the Swedish defeat on Friday night in the opening match, just after the opening ceremony here at the Globe Arena. They were definitely not expected to lose that match against Switzerland. They're currently number 9 in the world ranking. But Switzerland are the surprise team of this tournament so far, undefeated. We have a penalty here, and it is Hjalmarsson who will sit out for a couple of minutes. An interference call. Not a very popular call with the locals, but Belarus now with the first power play of the evening. Difficult to see from that camera angle. So let's see how Sweden go in defending from this power play. It's Townsend. They look to attack. An offside call here. So there'll be a bit of a pause in play, but Belarus, well, their best finish here was a 6th place finish in 2006 at the World Championships. And that was held in Riga in Latvia. And in 2006 it was Sweden that won their last World Championship gold medal. And they would dearly love to do that again in front of their home crowd. There's now a chance opening up for Belarus. A great shot by Andrei Stats. And Enrock says no. And it was Mikhail Stefanovic who went for a shot there. Some good keeping again from Enrock. 1.5 minutes left. A shot from the blue line. And some early tension between these two teams. We saw a bit of tension in the match on Saturday night between Sweden and the Czech Republic. Almost spilled over. On that occasion it was Talander who received a 10-minute penalty. And it was a rather uncertain call from the referee. Thought that Talander was guilty of a hit to the head of an opponent. The replay showed it was completely unintentional. And in fact, it was the Czech player that came running into him. So half of the power play successfully killed by Sweden. There's Pavel Chernyak on the puck now. Looking for Kulikov. But it's Sweden that come away with it, and Belarus have given up possession. Maleshko. There's Chernyak again. Just waiting for an opportunity now with 17 seconds remaining. There's a strong run here. Puck centered again. Looking for Kovrashin, who made his way into the crease. And now Sweden back at full strength, and they immediately attack. And a shot doesn't get to the keeper. Now behind the goal. Sweden with possession. It's Niklas Persson. A misguided pass. Belarus recover as they shield the puck away. Louis Eriksson unable to get away. It's come for Goroshka. Some great stick work here. And a round of applause. And a penalty in the end. That's it. There's an interference call here as well. Some lovely skill from Fredrik Pedersen. There's the replay. So it is indeed Andriushenko who will sit this power play out. The first opportunity for the Swedes now. 6 minutes gone. Sweden have only scored one power play goal so far in this tournament. Cronwell gets it to Jankrock. Back to Cronwell on the point. Jankrock as well to get her a teammate there as Danielson went for the shot the far side. Didn't come off. Jankrock now back to Cronwell. And then an opportunity and a lovely save, and it's still there. Milchakov having to scramble. And a glorious opportunity for Sweden to take the lead. It goes begging on 7 minutes in this first period, but now another penalty. It's a 3-on-5 situation with Alexander Kidorov being caught for cross-checking here. The goal eventually dislodged as well, but an incredible chance now. Can Sweden take advantage? Well, the one thing they did right against the Czechs, Sweden, was come out of the blocks early and they're all fired up. Not quite on their game tonight, but they've been given a glorious opportunity now with a 5-on, or rather a 4-on-2 now. Well, 5-on-3 is what I can see on my screen. I'm not sure what the graphics are all about, but a minute 20. Without skaters and not goalies then. Here's a chance for Sweden. And we're back to Danielson. Now, on the goal line. And the shot was made and then flung away by Machalkov. And another shot just inches wide of its target. Here's Cromwell. A lot of minutes early for Cromwell. Again, the puck's loose in front of the goal, and it's cleared away. Belarus survive. They still have 25 seconds of this 5-on-3. And again, the Belarus team just crowding the goal. There's no way through here for Danielson. He gets it out to Persson. Now Cromwell. And making his way into the lane again, and another glorious save from Milchakov. And a bit of frustration here from the Swedes, expecting to score from this situation. they haven't been able to do so. From what Axelsen was there. And just crowding the goal to see not just Milchakov, but also Grabarenko was there. Now we have Andrei Stats on the ice. So 33 seconds now. It's a 5-on-4 for Sweden still. There's a lovely play from Franson. Shot deflected away. It doesn't make it to the goal. So Milchakov again not able to make the save, but he has had a lot of work to do so far in this first period. Here's Thornberg. Tried to sneak it in front of the goal again, but Belarus will right to the danger. Lovely flick on the wrist there from Demkov. Getting the puck upfield. And the race is on here. There's a Belarus advantage, however, with Goroshko. Now using the boards. Was it touched? No, it'll be an icing call. Well, that was a great penalty kill from Belarus. The three players guarding around the goal, and there was no way through. And when the puck eventually did sneak through that three-man wall in front of goal, it was Milchakov who managed to make the save. Milchakov playing his first minutes in the tournament. There's seems to be another whistle here. And it's Gustafsson for tripping. There we see Yefimenko it was who went down, and Gustafsson sits in the box. Always unmoved Parmats, Swedish head coach, born in Falun. A lot of experience, of course, former player. Now 10 minutes remaining in this first period. It's Belarus on the attack. Nice work from Yefimenko. He goes looking for the puck again. It's bounced out for Landskog. Sweden really with a confidence blow after not being able to convert from that double power play opportunity. Now they have to withstand the attack from Belarus. And the puck is loose again. It's come up for the Belarusians. Again, Belarus showing that they mean business here. The puck into the lane, then a slap shot from outside. Well, it looked like Enroth was beaten there. It's been deflected out. Eriksson will take a breather. And on comes Granberg. Jonas Enroth. Here we'll see the slap shot. It was deflected off for Enroth. And a great save. A power play to Belarus. Still 20 seconds remaining. Kulikov looking for his options. 9 seconds remaining, and a chance just missed at the far post. And it was excellent work from Grabarenko, who got himself open on the far side of the goal. And Kulikov found him brilliantly. And then you're off there making a fine save, jumping on the puck that was bouncing in front of him. As the Swedes now successfully kill the power play. They're back to full strength. 2 power plays each in this first period, and the shot goes wide of the Swedish goal. Belarus really playing with confidence this evening. Mochikov. Straight through the middle. As the whistle goes, it was Kisley who had possession of the puck. So with 7 minutes and 45 seconds remaining, still no goals here at the Globe Arena. This is the 4th day of competition of the Ice Hockey World Championships, and it looks like the Swedes are playing a bit like they did on Friday night against the Swiss. A little bit disorganized and lacking the intensity that they managed to muster on Saturday night against the Czech Republic. Belarus, who don't have the benefit of that day off from yesterday, they played last night against the Slovakian team. Or rather Slovenian team. And they are looking like they are the fresher team out there tonight. Day off for both these teams tomorrow. There's it, Sweden looking to attack, but they just don't have the answers for the Belarus team. And now a chance for Grabenko. Well, a bit of royalty in the crowd tonight. The Prince of Sweden, Prince Daniel, His Royal Highness, enjoying the hockey tonight, hoping that the Swedish team can indeed provide a royal performance. Well, Lundqvist having to be replaced at the face-off. The international referees are very pedantic. There's a chance for Tre Corona, singing around the Globe Arena tonight. The puck played behind the goal and released away by Belarus. It's fallen with Franson. He gets it quickly away. Now he attacks the goal through the middle. Franson just hiding the puck. And still going, it was Lundqvist who made his way to the front of the net. And goes Stats across to Filichkin. Filichkin making his first appearance of the match. Just a few minutes for Andrei Filichkin, who's already scored a goal in this tournament against Slovenia. As Kidorov loses it. And down the ice goes Oscar Lindberg. Can't recover. The other side. And Scott using the boards. Puck in the air. Head to ground there, but not a effective control from Maleshko. Trey Corner on the attack. 5 minutes and a half remaining in this first period. And a bit of a hit there on the board. Nothing too vicious yet. We haven't seen too much aggression shown by either team. Talander. Now a chance. Well, a save from Enroth. Denied Konstantin Kotsov. Had 8 saves to make tonight. There's Kotsov looking to thread it through the legs of Enroth. He had a double opportunity. And then Thornburg really just blocking the path of anyone to goal. So 5 minutes remaining, a glorious opportunity for Belarus to take the lead. With Koltsov. Now the puck hoisted upfield. The whistle's gone. Maybe an offside call here. Marta barking orders to his team. Can't be happy with what he sees so far. A face-off won by Belarus. They have it with Andre Stats. Hoisting it upfield. Falls to Franson. And he comes up against Demkov, who goes chasing the puck. Franson recovers. Hjalmarsson's out there as well. Franson offloaded for Eriksson. Hiding behind the goal is Johan Franson. And the pass doesn't stick for Axelsson. There are 6 NHLers out on the ice for Tre Krone tonight. And no NHLers at all for Belarus. They do have one player on their roster who plays for the Albany Devils in the AHL. There's now a chance for Sweden. And not put away. It was Joel Lundqvist who had the opportunity. Erik Gustafsson can't get the puck back off Melchko. So 8 shots for Belarus so far in this first period. Definitely been keeping Enroth busy. So 3 minutes remaining. Landeskog. He loses possession. Sweden looking for the puck. Now in front of goal. There's an opportunity now. Here's Kotsov. In front of goal. Oh, what a goal! Konstantin Kotsov scores for Belarus as he was falling down with 2.5 minutes remaining. in this first period. Belarus take the lead, 1-0. The two combining was Goroshka and Koltsov. And Enroth was beaten here. So the captain, the big fella, in his 9th World Championships. He scored for Belarus, his first goal of the tournament. How can Sweden react now? They've silenced the crowd here, the Belarusians, as Michakov needs to make a bit of a save from that launch upfield. Talander can't control it after making a strong run, using some of his speed, and it's Belarus now. Again, causing trouble is Yefimenko. Can't get the puck away from him. Hjalmarsson. Very close to falling in front of goal. Yefimenko was ready to pounce. Now with a minute remaining in this first period, it's Sweden who find themselves at 1 goal down. Here's an opportunity now, and a save from Milchakov. Lundqvist with the opportunity. And again, Enroth with a fine save, plucking the puck out of the air. Well, there's opportunities at either end here. Oscar Lindberg, as we see a replay of the goal. Off balance, Konstantin Koltsov manages to just get a touch on the puck as he was falling over. Now, shot from outside from the point there, coming in from Pavel Chernauk. And we see confirmation, Goroshka with the assist. And with just under 30 seconds remaining now in this first period, and Belarus are growing with confidence. Evgeny Kovryshin. The puck protected rather. By Cornwall. As that shot on goal is the last play of the first period. Belarus 1, Sweden nothing is the score. Parmat's not very happy, the Swedish coach. A first period that he'd rather forget. Plenty of opportunities to Belarus. Enroth has made some good saves as well, but it's not what the crowd expected here to see Sweden go into the first break 1 goal behind. We'll be back with more from the Globe Arena in Stockholm just after this break. Don't go away. Welcome back to Stockholm. The Globe Arena is the venue for this match day 4 of the IIHF Hockey World Championships, the final match of this day's competition. Sweden 0, Belarus 1 is the score after the first period. Very close battle between these two teams, but Sweden really failing to show up and failing to take their opportunities. They had a 5-on-3 situation that was not converted, and then they paid the ultimate price with Konstantin Koltsov getting his first goal of the tournament. The 32-year-old from Minsk, who plays his hockey in the KHL. He is the assistant captain, the alternative captain of the Atlanta Mystici. But look at that statistic. Jonas Entroff has had to make 12 saves. Amazing. At the other end, only 7 shots in that first period to be sent in the way of Dmitry Milchikov. So we're ready for the opening face-off in this second period. And it's Belarus in the lead. 1-0 is the score. Can the Swedes get back in this second period? We'll see if they can produce some of the hockey that we saw them produce against the Czech Republic here on Saturday night, which really got the crowd pumping. A little quiet right now. This Monday night audience at the Globe Arena here to see Sweden, of course the number 4 ranked team in the world. The last time they won the World Championships was back in 2006, and they missed an appearance in that gold medal match when they hosted it last year as well. So they want to make up for that mistake, for that poor performance. And Lundqvist with the shot. As player from Belarus losing his stick. And a hooking, or rather slashing penalty going against Hjalmarsson. That caused, here we see, it was Koltsov who lost his stick. So the face-off that eventuated. And it ends up with Grabarenko. Again, it's Yevmenko who loses his stick. He recovers it just in time to try and steal the puck away. Now the chase is on down the opposite end. Landeskog getting to the puck before him. But it's a power play to Belarus to start this second period. Can they convert? Ridden with a quick change there. Enroth having to deflect the puck away. And so far Belarus doing a great job in there, killing a minute of this power play. And now they have a chance of their own, and Enroth makes a save. Kitarov it was who cracked that one in. Here he is again. Well, Ilya Kaznadej. And a chance again. Well, that's 2 opportunities short-handed at Belarus. Or rather, it's Belarus who have the man advantage, excuse me. And they have tested Enroth twice. And there goes that man advantage with alternative captain Kulikov being sent to the box for hooking. So we are 4-on-4 out on the ice. Here's Andrei Skabelka, the head coach of Belarus. He's the usual coach of HK Gomel in Belarus. He was the assistant coach for Belarus in last year's World Championships. So 9 seconds remaining of this 4-on-4, and then it'll be Sweden's turn to try and convert from a power play as Sweden are now full strength. And a change with Korvashin having a rest. Grabarenko in the face-off, but it's won by Jankrok. Sweden with the man advantage, looking to get back into this match. In the second period. One nothing Belarus is the score. It was Koltsov who scored in the first period. As Danielson fires from the point. Here he is getting it back again. Still going, Danielson fires it in the lane! And how did it miss? What an opportunity for Sweden. The puck not finding its way into the back of the net. And will they rue that chance? As now Kidorov unable to get a shot on goal there as he sprinted towards Enroth's goal. Yeah, still 22 seconds with a man advantage for Sweden. Fransson. Sweden still have it with Louis Eriksson. Landeskog going himself. Fransson. Back to Louis Eriksson. And now Belarus at full strength. 5 minutes gone in this second period. As Elias Falk is out on the ice. Here he is bringing up the puck. Using the boards. Good recovery. Sweden on the rebound, but well, some great defense shown by Oskar Lindberg. As now Sweden forced the issue in front of goal. It was Granberg. Cromwell, still going Cromwell, inside, and it scored! Lindberg with the, well, it looked like it was in. It came off the pipes. Well, now another opportunity from outside with Danielson. The crowd reacted too. They thought it was a goal. Here's Jankrok. And the shot is caught by keeper Milchkov. So The referee going to the video. Maybe need to assess the replay here. May have been a complaint. As he needs another look at it now. We'll wait and see what the outcome is. And it's a goal for Sweden. They equalize. And we're curious to see a replay now. Here we see the shot, the angle. And indeed, it bounced in and went out again. So a goal scored to Oskar Lindberg. A finely taken shot went from a narrow angle, and Milchikov was beaten. So it's a 1-1 then. Sweden get back into this, and the crowd also now back in this match. They want to get involved as much as possible to help the Tre Krona in this their third match of the tournament. So the face-off won by Sweden. Back to Gustafsson. And a shot going wide of its target. And the chase is on here. Chance for Belarus, 2-on-2. And the pass for Ugarov couldn't connect. The star of last night's win over Slovenia, Alexei Ugarov, who scored the winner. There he is on the ice. We have one goal apiece then. Wait for confirmation, but it looks like it was Oskar Lindberg that found the back of the net, and after a consultation on the video, the referee getting it right and awarding Sweden the goal. Now, loose puck finds its way to Lundqvist. But Belarus have it now with Kulikov. Good turn from Kulikov, and he plays it into the lane. Fighting for possession. Kitterov couldn't come up with it, so Kulikov is there. Sweden come out of their own defensive zone. Involved in this chase, Lundqvist is hit on the boards. Belarus come out with it again, Kulikov. He goes to ground. But it's Sweden with possession behind the goal. Straight through the middle. Landskog. Making progress upfield. In the boards. The decoy there from the goal scorer, Oskar Lindberg, but now Cromwell. Here's Cromwell. Just shoved out of the way. Belarus have it with power. Kulikov. Down the line for Demkov. Using the boards. Sweden come up with it again. And this is much better play in this second period. Well, higher standard of hockey, even though we haven't seen too many shots in this second period. Had one power play apiece. Landeskog. And back to Enroth. Last foul. Landeskog having a shot on goal. And the two defensemen well set. Talander Can't get the pass to Jankro. Here's Talander. Axelson. Well, Filichkin on the ice for Belarus. Grabarenko. It's a very evenly poised match at the moment. The scores are locked with just over 10 minutes remaining in this second period. There's a big hit on the boards here. It'll be a face-off. Peterson has a rest. And there's a replay of that incredible goal. Cromwell managing to play it across the face of goal. And then Oscar Lindberg with the narrowest of angles. Makes no mistake in slotting it home. Now the crowd really pumped up and ready. Cheering on the Tre Krona tonight. There's Granberg. Now for Eriksson. Now an opportunity. Plays it inside. It was Franson, excuse me. Belarus can't do much with that possession. Sweden forcing the issue. They've come out firing in this second period. Puck almost found its way into the lane, ready to be pounced on, but there's a whistle. Could be a penalty here. There's Cronwell. The assist has been assigned to the captain. So face-off, no penalty. 9 minutes and 48 seconds to play in this second period. The clock gets wound up again, but Sweden very much in control of these face-offs. This time it goes against Sweden. Belarus come away with it now. Chance for a counter-attack. It's 3-on-3. And the shot deflected away by Enroth. It falls for Andriushenko. Here's Filichkin. Back to Kulikov. Here's Kulikov, the loose puck, and a whistle. It's a penalty. There'll be an interference call against Elias Falth. He sits in the box, and it's Belarus with the opportunity. Well, that's his first stint in the penalty box for this tournament. Elias Falth plays for HV71 Jönköping in his first World Championships. Gustafsson, the defenseman out there for Sweden. Persson is the forward. Peterson as well. Landeskog. This puck picked up by Belarus. And how can the defense work here for Sweden as Belarus with a turnover? There's a chance for Sweden to rest. Andre Stats on the line. Again, Belarus losing possession. A chance for a short-handed goal here, and an effort saved. It's just behind Milchakov. And again, another shot. Sweden so close to a short-handed goal. Konstantin Koltsov is the scorer of Belarus's goal so far. He's out on the ice, looking to convert this power play. 48 seconds remaining. And it's Koltsov again. Ugarov couldn't get to that puck, and the whistle goes. Well, Milchkin having to make a fantastic save here. It was on Oskar Lindberg again. The puck just falling in between the legs of Milchkin. Made the first save, and it just spun in behind him. And a face-off again won by Belarus. Maleshko. Here's Maleshko again. This is good work from Belarus. Holding the puck well and then bouncing in front of Enroth. And that rebound could have been hit away. But it wasn't, and Sweden survive with 10 seconds remaining in this power play. Here's Kidorov. Kulikov. But Sweden are now back to full strength. So 7 minutes to play in this second period. And this is where Sweden have been so strong. Plenty of space out there on the ice. The passing has been precise. Using the boards now. Granberg can't get to the puck. And a big hit there on Demkov. Long range pass. That falls for a Trek Krona player. It is indeed Louis Eriksson out on the ice. There's Konstantin Koltsov, the scorer. And the other scorer, Oskar Lindberg. And here's a replay of the first goal. Exceptional skill from both goals, really. But we'll see this one from Koltsov as he was pulling away, and we needed a replay to see how this puck managed to stay, managed to get in. A wonderful effort there from Oskar Lindberg. He plays for Skellefteå in his first World Championships. A technical player. Very physical, but he does like to get involved. And he has got an exceptional shot on him, as we saw there from that narrow angle. As the mascot enjoying himself and getting the crowd involved here at the Globe Arena in Stockholm. And there's an icing called here. The alternative captain having a word about it, Lundqvist. Not happy with the call. Here's Ugarov, the hero from last night. Face off by Belarus. Here's Trek Krona storming up the ice. Yamtin couldn't get to it. There's the captain out there again. Koltsov. 5.5 minutes now. A long-range effort, well taken by Milchikov. Well, must be pleased with the second period effort from his team. Marks, they upped the intensity and managed to get there. The goal, the equaliser. Well, the face-off won by Belarus again. They've definitely improved their performance here. Cromwell. The assist was assigned to him for that Sweden goal. His first points of the tournament. Another important face-off win here, but they've given it away. A chance for Sweden. And a save from Milchikov, denying Danielsson in front of goal. With 5 minutes remaining in this second period, again Sweden threatening. This time it was Kalle Järnkrok. And almost a costly turnover. Sweden on the attack again. A long-range effort wide of goal from Martin Thornburg. And here's an opportunity for Belarus. Kidorov picks it up. Milchikov still going. Plays it in, crossed the face of goal, but there was no one home to deflect it in. Belarus give it up now. Sweden on the attack. They're all in their neutral zone. Here comes Sweden, 4 minutes remaining. Hoisted upfield. There's Niklas Persson crashing into the boards. We have a whistle, nice and cool. And we'll go back into the defensive zone, have we? And here's a replay of that opportunity. Well, Jansson going crashing down in front of goal. Järnkrok it was, rather. But Niklas Danielsson with a brilliant shot as well. It needed Dmitry Milchikov's reaction save to deny. And there's a long-range effort from the point. Coming in from Franson. Well caught by Milchikov again. A round of applause for the hero on the screen. Some more royalty in the stands. Hockey royalty this time. There's Franson. No way through. Slap shot. And it fell in front for Hjalmarsson. Belarus can recover here. Franson again. Now Pedersen. Puck crashing on the ice, and he manages to recover, keep his footing. Gustafsson with the shot. And for Hjalmarsson. 3 minutes to go. Sweden have done enough in this second period to get back on level terms, and there's a chance as well. Hjalmarsson with the pass into the lane, not converted. So 2.5 now. A great run here from Pedersen, and the whistle. And we've got a slashing call here. It's against Demkov. So a great way to finish this second period with a power play to Sweden. We mentioned they haven't been too successful in power plays, but here's a chance opening up to Franson, who went crashing on the goal. The shot was blocked. Sweden still on the attack. Can they take advantage? On the point. Tense times, the slap shot in the end. Heavy traffic in front of goal. There's a stick loose on the ice. And it's Chernikov who will be replaced as stick gets picked up. A minute remaining in the power play. Gustafsson. Good defense, but there's 55 seconds remaining now. Sweden in possession. Louis Eriksson. There's a lot of jostling in front of the crease. With Jimmy Eriksson there with the screen. And just as Gustafsson was about to pull the trigger, and we have another penalty on its way here. Well, and 5-on-3 situation now for Sweden to finish off this second period. Well, they won't get a better opportunity than this. Belarus were able to kill off that other 5-on-3 situation in the first period, but we see in front of the crease was Andrei Filichkin, who sits out a couple of minutes, and that will overlap into the third period as well. As Jimmy Eriksson comes out onto the ice. So 5-on-3. There's Franson. Sweden with their best players out on the ice. Landeskog, Franson. What about the shot? And then Franson looking for the rebound in front of the ice. And it was Eriksson that was in front. But Pavel Chernikov getting a bit of frustration shown in front of the crease with the presence of the screen. Hal Järnkrok to face up. An important face-off here in this 5-on-3 situation. And Eriksson pushing out his opponent. Franson, the slap shot again! But Milchikov comes up with the puck. Great work in goal for the Belarus keeper. Well, that's just amazing statistics. 18 shots against him. And another fine save. And it's Franson who's taking all the puck shots, has already scored in this tournament. And 25-15, the face-off statistic in favor of the Swedish. Tre Krona on the attack. It's just a 5-on-4 situation now, and again, Franson going for goal. Axelson's out there as well. Landeskog with the shot, another save from Milchakov. Still going across the face of goal, it's bouncing in front of the crease. And the end of the period with Sweden getting back into this match. A goal by Oskar Lindberg leveled it all up after 25 minutes, responding to Koltsov's first period goal. So we are set for a grand finale in the final period. We'll be back with the third period in just a short while, so don't go away. Welcome back to Stockholm. We're at the Globe Arena. The final period of this match between Sweden and Belarus is about to get underway. The scores are tied at 1 apiece. Coming into this third period, it was Oskar Lindberg who scored an incredible goal to equalize the situation after it was Koltsov who opened the scoring for Belarus in the first period. And then, as we mentioned, Oskar Lindberg from an outrageous angle managed to slot home. The referees needed a couple of looks at it on the video replay because the puck bounced directly out of goal and it wasn't quite obvious at first if it had indeed been a goal or not. But in that second period, there was a couple of there was a 5-on-3 situation as well that Sweden were unable to convert. And as we enter this third period, it's Belarus that have a man advantage. Actually, I stand corrected. It is Sweden that have the man advantage. It was Vilichkin who was sent to the penalty box. So still a little bit of time remaining in that. It is Vilichkin there. A little bit of time remaining in the power play. So far, Dmitry Milchakov has been outstanding in goal for Belarus. So we're ready for the face-off to start off this third period. The third and final period, of course. We remind you that if scores are level after this third period, there'll be a 5-minute overtime period in which the first scorer wins the match, or at least gets another point. And if after 5 minutes of overtime there are no scores, then we will go to a game-winning shots procedure. There's still 20 minutes of hockey to play. See if we can get a winner in regulation time here between Sweden, the hot favorites, and Belarus. Belarus 13th in the world rankings. We're away for the third period. On the puck is Erik Gustafsson. Still 1 minute remaining in this Swedish power play with Gabriel Landeskog slamming into the boards, and the puck across the face of goal. No one to tap it home, and Belarus survive the opening opportunity. There's Landeskog. And then a scramble in front of the ice, and then an crease there. In front of the crease, it was a great opportunity. It's Jan Krok again. Danielson thought about slapping it, and then he put one inside that was locked away again by Michalkov. We have a full-strength Belarus team again, and successfully killed that power play. And now an opportunity, and how did that not go in? Milchakov in front of goal, had to deny that there's a hooking call against Kidorov. Number 77, Alexander Kidorov, who plays for Novopoldosk in Belarus. Or rather, he plays for Dynamo Minsk for the KHL. 190 centimeters tall. He's a big fella, Alexander Kidorov. And he's being called for hooking. So another power play then to Sweden, after Belarus successfully killed off the one that opened the third period. Sweden win the face-off. Eriksson. Here's Louis Eriksson on the goal line. Sweden doing some good work passing it around, but that's a sloppy pass, almost pounced on by Artem Demkov. As he fell to ground, Franson straight through the middle again. Franson can get the pass to Axelsson. Franson. Another effort on goal. Doesn't get there. Eriksson. An intercept coming in. Pavel Chernauk. Louis Eriksson with the shot. One minute to go in this power play. Sweden doing everything right. They just need to get the ball in the back of the net, the puck in the back of the net rather, and again an opportunity squandered. As we have a change now with Nicholas Danielsson on the ice, along with Landeskog. Back to Cromwell. That's Danielsson rather. We have a whistle. So the ill-disciplined Belarus team giving a lot of opportunities to Sweden to pounce on a power play, but they haven't been able to do so just yet. So Eriksson in the face-off. Won by Sweden again. Danielsson. Now Landeskog. And a shot on goal. Again, Järnkrok denied by Milchakov. With 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Sweden on the attack. Landeskog trying to get it back as the puck bounces around in front of the crease. 11 seconds remaining now. Landeskog in a bit of trouble. He gets away with the puck. Centers it. And Jimmy Eriksson can't get the winning deflection as Belarus now are back to full strength. Lundqvist. Back to Andreas Jämtin. Cromwell's out on the ice. And was there a trip there on Kulikov? Not according to the referee. As away goes Pedersen. Jämtin with the shot that went wide. There's Enroth in goal for Sweden. Has really hadn't had much to do in the last section of the match. Talander. Forcing the puck into the pocket. Talander again crashing over there after tripping over Landeskog. His teammate, Landeskog, involved there and taking down his opponent. And Landeskog holding opponent. There's the holding call against Landeskog as he fell on top. And it's a penalty against Sweden, so Belarus with the opportunity. Here we see Landeskog all over the top of Evgeny Kovrishin. Referee right on top of that. Can they convert? We are tied at 1. 15 minutes remaining in the final period. And in front of the crease again, Enroth a little busier here on this occasion. Belarus with the man advantage. They have it with Grabarenko. Good defending from Hjalmarsson, but Belarus have it again. The player goes down. It was Kulikov that went to ice. And Sweden almost coming away with it. Kulikov reacting and making sure of a Belarus possession. Shot from a long way away. Here's Oskar Lindberg, the scorer of Sweden's only goal so far in this match. Here he is again, Lindberg. Still going, Lindberg! And the shot deflected away by Kovrishin. Puck is still trapped. Eventually, it's Kisley that comes away with it for Belarus. A chance for Kisley! The puck stolen away by Elias Falk. There he is, Falk again, looking to dispossess. 16 seconds remaining in the power play. Belarus back in possession. And the shot going wide of its target. It's Grabarenko to Kilsey. Kidorov also involved, and now Belarus are back to full strength. As Grabarenko hoists it high. Cromwell behind the goal. Finds Elias Falk. Sweden on the attack. 13 minutes remaining in this match. Who can get a winner, or will we go into overtime? This is better now for Sweden as they attack. Great skill shown. Gustafsson can't keep possession, but it's fallen for Sweden. Talander. As Pearson gets out of the way, Talander chases, but Belarus have it. And now a great opportunity. The slap shot coming in from Axelsson, but there's a bit of pushing and shoving here. And it's Dick Axelsson that's getting spoken to by the referee. And it'll be a penalty. Axelsson for roughing. We'll have to see the replay here. And there's the fist to the head. The referee right on the spot. Alexei Ugarov, the victim. He looks to be okay though, after getting a bit of a punch to the jaw from Dick Axelsson. And the replay of this shot that hit the sticks. Well, Enroth saved by the pipes there as the shot deflected away off the medal. And Dick Axelson with a bit of ill-discipline. He plays for Frölunda Gothenburg. And it's something that he's known for is ill-discipline. Letting it spill over, and now he's left his team short-handed. Belarus again with a shot denied by the pipes. A great shot from outside. Enroth beaten. Here's another opportunity coming in. Wide of goal. Kidorov and Kulikov out there for Belarus. Now Graborenko. With Kidorov standing in front as a screen. Graborenko's shot looking for a deflection. Not coming off on that occasion. Plenty of time left in the power play for Belarus. Kovrishin. Chasing the puck, Kovrishin, but the Swedish defenders are there in numbers. And it's a chance for Kovrishin! Denied by Enroth, who shuts the door on Evgeny Kovrishin, who just needed to flick the puck a little higher. Talander leaves it behind him. 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Belarus very close to returning to the lead. And now it's Ilya Kaznadej behind the goal. He gets it out to Kovrishin. Pushing forward again. Koltsov goes to ground. Gets back up, but it's Sweden that come away with the puck. Cleaned up by Kaznadej. And Belarus now in level terms again with Sweden at full strength. 10 minutes remaining in this match. Now Belarus are the masters of killing power plays so far this match, but it was Sweden that killed one in this third and final period with 10 minutes remaining. We are still at 1 apiece. Both teams looking for a winner. Sweden with possession. Tre Krona looking to better their current record of a win and a loss. As the puck falls behind Persson. Now, Shinkovic, who hasn't had many minutes out on the ice for Belarus tonight. He gets a skate out there. Puck being trapped by Gustafsson. Eventually it falls out to Belarus. Recovering in defensive zone is Lindberg. Now the shot upfield by Gustafsson is trapped by Milchakov. So far, player of the match, Dmitry Milchakov, who's weathered the storm that's come in from the Swedes. Here we see a replay of that excellent save by Enroth. He had a good view of the shot that came in from a long way away, but he managed to deflect it out. Andrei Stats out there for Belarus. Face-off won by Sweden, and a shot and a goal! straight from the face-off for Sweden. Take the lead. And it's Fredrik Pedersen who gives Sweden an important lead in the third period of this match. Sweden 2, Belarus 1 is the score. Well, Milchakov beaten from a great goal from Fredrik Pedersen, who adds a goal to his name straight from the face-off here. He lined it up and found the top corner with some precision shooting. Excellent work from Fredrik Pedersen. Talander going behind the board. So with 8 minutes remaining, it's Sweden who have turned around that 1-0 deficit. Now they just need to keep disciplined, and they are in control of this match. And away goes Landeskog. Finds Lindberg. Back to Landeskog. Danielson positioning himself in front of the crease. Cromwell's out there as well. Danielson. Nobody at home behind the goal, so Belarus pick it up. Almost a trip there from Milchakov. And an icing going against Belarus. Well, there's the goal scorer, Fredrik Pedersen, directly from a face-off that they've been so good at winning so far, the Swedes. And precision shooting from Fredrik Pedersen. And another face-off opportunity. This time it's the puck that fell to Belarus, who are looking to get back in this match. Yefimenko going to ground behind the goal. Sweden on the attack. They have it with Thornberg. As he tried to skate around his opponent, Grabarenko. He went to ground. And a shot coming in from Kitterov. Can't find the target. Cromwell behind the goal. And we've got a whistle. Now we see how the goals have panned out through this match. And in the final period, it's Sweden who've got a vital goal. Now they need to defend. Here's the top corner that has hit the post. Here's one that hit the post off the crossbar. And then again, Sweden denied. Well, plenty of metal being struck throughout this match. And then finally one that stuck for Fredrik Pedersen. And boy, did he enjoy that. We've got just over 5 minutes remaining then in this match. Well, 6 minutes and 30 seconds to be precise. Now, is it enough for Sweden to hold on to this slim lead? And another face-off to be taken with Persson being walked away. Fransson on the ice for Sweden. Belarus have really taken the game to their opponents tonight, though. To their credit, they've made Sweden work very hard for this lead. And been a very formidable opponent tonight. 6 minutes remaining. Can they get back in and force an overtime? And an icing call against Belarus. It'll be a face-off back in the offensive zone for Sweden. There's a very happy member of the entourage from Sweden. Fist pumping. Sweden winning that face-off. Hjalmarsson. Back to Pedersen. His goal that's deciding the match so far. He's out on the ice now with Talander. A little flick on from Hjalmarsson, and then an opportunity falling to Sweden that they can't convert. Talander again. When he's on the ice, it's always danger time for Sweden. Hjalmarsson. And protecting the puck. And as it comes out behind the goal. And the block taking out his own teammate there, Lundqvist. Hjalmarsson gets back to his feet. Now Pedersen involved in a bit of a challenge here. Going to ground. Pedersen, when he gets back up. Hjalmarsson still on the ice. And then a huge hit coming in from the big Swede. And it's getting a little rough here now. 4 hits to 2 is the statistic. There's a player without his helmet. And the whistle goes. And it's a high sticking call against Chernikov. There we see against Lindberg. And what a hit that was on Villachkin. Lindberg retaliating. So Villachkin, after feeling a bit of the Oscar Lindberg shoulder, he sits out as well. Power play to Sweden is the end result, with 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the period. And Belarus on the back foot here, having to come from behind to defend this power play now. And Danielsson thought about shooting, decides to keep Sweden with possession. Gustafsson protecting the puck. Out it comes. And Shinkovic it was that had it for Belarus momentarily as Landeskog takes the helmet off an opponent. Into the ice comes Koltsov. Järnkrok. Here he is again, Järnkrok. Can't get the deflection. Sweden again on the attack. Landeskog going on his own. There's still Sweden on the attack. Landeskog. No one in front, and a rebound there after Mitch Milchakov saved. The rebound was there for the taking. Nobody could tap it home. Plenty of time on the ice for Roman Grabarenko tonight. Not a happy customer. Here's Belarus team. 5 minutes away, less than 5 minutes away from their second defeat of the tournament. After being beaten by the Czech Republic in the first day of the tournament. It's not a match that they were expected to win tonight, but they have really impressed. Here's a shot coming in, deflected away. Sweden again on the attack. Elias Falk is out there as well now. Eriksson. Another effort inside, looking for the deflection to come in from Axelsson, who put himself in front. Persson is there as well. Foul. Onto the ice comes Lindberg as we have a line change. Cromwell and Landeskog is back out there as well. And Jimmy Eriksson. Lindberg, the scorer of the first goal from Tre Krone in the second period. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining in this match. Can they complete the come from behind victory? Sweden, 1.5 minutes away. And we'll see it whether or not Belarus team will take out their goalie. Sweden very much in control in this third period. A shot and goal! It goes wide of its target. We've seen plenty of shots hitting the posts tonight. There's a timeout. Milchikov, there we go. He's being pulled out, so we'll have a 6-on-5 after this timeout. Coach Andrei Skabelka giving the orders, and it'll be Sweden that'll have to defend. 2 shots on goal tonight for Fredrik Pedersen. Here's the one that counted, the one that's winning it for Sweden at the moment as it whiffs past Milchikov. And Fredrik Pedersen really enjoyed that goal that is so far winning the account up for Sweden. Can they hold on and get another 3 points? Send them level with Norway. Joel Lundqvist has been exceptional with the face-offs tonight. An incredible statistic, 10 of them won, and it was indeed that face-off that won the game, or is winning the game, with Pedersen getting the face-off from Joel Lundqvist, who's been assigned the assist in that goal. So now with the goalie out, 40 seconds remaining, can Belarus take the man advantage and get an equaliser? 30 seconds remaining, the goal is empty. A chance to extend the Swedish lead. Goes begging. Belarus at the wrong side of the rink. Now they extend forward, they try and push forward. Try and take advantage of the extra man. And it's still 13 seconds remaining, and it's Belarus in possession. Vilichkin. And then the shot coming in, but missed from Yefmenko. Another effort. Yefmenko in front of goal, and it's all over. Sweden have won. A come-from-behind win for Sweden. The winning goal coming in the final period to Fredrik Pedersen. They win by 2-1 over Belarus. After Koltsov opened the scoring for Belarus, it was Oskar Lindberg that got Sweden back into it in the second period. But then Fredrik Pedersen made sure of all 3 points. They go up to 6 points, level with Norway. 2 points behind Switzerland as a very valiant effort from Belarus. But not enough to defeat the host nation. Sweden come out victors tonight. Well, that's all we have time for you as we wait to see who wins the player of the match. Well, that's all from me, Marco Palmieri, thanking you for your company, and we'll see you later for more action from the IIHF Ice Hockey World Championships of 2013. Good night.
For Team Sweden and for Team Belarus, His Royal Highness Prince Daniel of Sweden. The best player of Team Belarus is number 20, Konstantin Kotsov. The best player of Team Sweden is number 12. Sverige uppfyllde med vinnarnas match med 2-1 genom att i den tredje perioden göra ett mål. Genom övertaget under mål Fredrik Pettersson. Skotten i den tredje perioden, Vitryssland 6, Sverige 9. Skotten totalt i matchen, Vitryssland 21, Sverige 20.